Hi, Angela. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. How's your week been?
Oh, busy, busy, busy this week.
It's been a crazy week. So, for the benefit of people watching, me and Angela were quite ambitious this week about the things we were going to do, some ideas we had discussed that we were going to do. And then we got to about Thursday and realized it's been a whirlwind of a week and there is no way we can meet all do all those things. But yes, it's good
Exactly.
busy. Good
Yeah,
busy, isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah, exactly.
Where are you today in your library?
Yeah, yeah. So there is this reading room. Actually, I'm in the middle of
Oh,
mall.
oh, nice, nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
good.
So I thought
So
it's a
that's
nice
sort of
spot. That's nice spot for us to talk about one of our favorite books today.
yes. So today we're going to talk about Ikigai. Let's talk
Yeah.
about your Ikigai today.
Does
So
does any
I
does anyone know what Ikigai is? It's Japanese.
yeah,
Anyone?
let's see if anyone does know. People watching. Let's
I mean,
just see if
it's
everyone.
quite a famous book. Yes, I love Japanese food. I mean, I know a little bit of Japanese, but I've never ever heard anyone say that word to me. So when I
Yeah.
first picked up the book, I was like really curious what this book is about because it was on the top bestseller in you know all over the world.
Yeah, yeah, same. I really enjoyed reading it and it was quite fascinating. Well, it doesn't look like anyone. Oh, look, my sister's looks like she's read it, Living a Life of Purpose. Well, she really sort of um works towards that all the time, with running her own business. She's a physio and she's her purpose is to help people heal, and based on some past experiences and things that have happened in her life, um
Yeah.
she wants to help people, and so that's her purpose. So yeah, that leads us in
To
well, because that's pretty much what this book is about. So Ikigai,
exactly.
for people who haven't heard of it, is discovering your life's purpose. So aligning what the world needs with what you love to do, with what also brings you sort of income, and but you're also passionate about it. So not having a separate job to what you love to do, which is like a leisure activity. So it's about combining all of this and finding your ikigai, is finding your purpose in life and what you want to work towards,
Yeah.
right? Is that
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
general?
exactly. I mean, to be honest, I mean, I don't know about you, but during COVID, because we were all locked down, and my purpose at that time was basically wake up and think about what to cook for the family, and that went on. Who knew that, that pandemic would last almost 3 years? So I got really, really depressed.
Mm.
Every morning waking up was like a groundhog day. Initially, it was like really fun. Oh, what should I be making today?
Yeah.
You know, but doing that every single day, was a little bit depressing. And then I needed to find my ikigai. I needed to, apart from serving my family, I needed my brain to be stimulated. And
Yeah.
when I found this business, it's been totally mind blowing. I've been, so excited every day about it. Um, yeah, but then it comes to the next point because I'm the sort of person, I'm really, when I'm passionate about something, I go all in,
Yeah.
right? But the risk of doing that is when you go all in, full steam, 200% of the time, it can cause burnout. So the
That's
next
it.
point, the next key takeaway about this book is this word called Kaizen. So what does Kaizen mean?
Kaizen.
Yeah. So in order to avoid burnout, they teach you this technique of just focus on small improvements every day. You
Yeah.
don't have to be so ambitious to reach your destination or your goal tomorrow because we're all impatient by nature, right?
Yeah.
Especially now
We want it
with
now.
social
We're living
media.
in a world of
we
now.
Exactly. We want instant gratification.
Yeah.
We always want to be the miracle worker. We want a miracle pill. Everybody wants to go from fat to thin, like like this tomorrow.
By going to
But
the
we
gym
all know,
one.
yeah, but we all know that's not going to happen. Like even in education, how many years did we spend, going to school and getting to where we are,
Yeah.
right? So we need to be patient, focus on small improvement. Just think about it. If you improve yourself by 1% every day, that's after 365 days, that's 365%, right?
Which is
So
massive. Yeah,
it
exactly.
is.
And
It is.
it's the same, like it's a concept that really is true for our business too, because our business is not a get rich quick scheme.
It's
It's
not.
not an overnight
It's
thing.
not.
You've got to
It's not.
have that patience. You've got to take your steps every single day, show up for your business every single day, and over time, when you then look back, you're going to see how much and how far you've come, in your work.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
then the next concept in the book that we got out of it was Pomodoro technique, which
Mm.
is work 25 minutes and rest 5 minutes. And that increases your productivity and it keeps you focused. We kind of, I think in today's day and age, we're taught to just try and multitask as well. Like, multitask and just go continuously, jumping from one thing to another and just constantly go, go, go. Whereas this concept talks about, no, give yourself 5 minute rest and focus on one task at a time,
Mm.
because multitasking actually brings your productivity down anyway. And
Exactly.
in this way, you are more productive by giving yourself that time to sort of rest and then go again. So 25 minutes, 5 minutes.
Exactly.
What's the
Yeah.
next one?
So the next one is called Hara Hachibu. So that word is completely foreign to me as well. And yeah, basically it says don't stuff yourself, eat until you're 80% full, and you will feel energized for that day. But
This one.
I think that is something that I need to be a bit more disciplined about, because when it comes to food, I need to eat until I'm 100% full, especially the food I like.
This concept makes me laugh because me and Angela had a bit of a chat about this, and I was talking to my husband about this last night as well. And it's really funny. I've said this concept is really great, and it's not the first time we've heard it. They always say, in order to have a healthy life, you just be 80%. You don't overeat and all that. And I said, except when some of my favorite foods like Japanese food, Thai food, Indian food, kebabs. Exception to these, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's a concept that also you guys should go by.
And anyway, we all need some sort of framework. We all
Yeah,
need some sort of guideline. Maybe it's not something that we can do every day. As long as we do it some of the time, I'm sure that will help,
that'll still
right?
help. Yeah, and we can treat
Yeah,
ourselves
yeah,
every now and then.
yeah, exactly. I mean,
The
life
other
is about
concept that,
living. Yeah, yes,
yeah,
of course. Yeah.
um, sorry, just a second. There was a comment here I needed to, so no. And then the other concept that was really interesting in this book is Shoshin, which is to approach tasks with a beginner's mindset. So don't worry about trying to get it perfect. Just be open to learning new things and just, the whole always a student concept. We approach it with the open mindset and have a beginner's mindset and just do the task bit by bit and until you become great at it, which is again very similar to what we preach in this business. Is that people come into this business without knowing anything about social media marketing, none of this stuff, and it's taught to them with our step-by-step what do you call it,
Training
training
platform.
system, yeah, training platform that we've got, taught by them, so they come as complete beginners and bit by bit they learn and months down the track they're pros at what they're doing.
Exactly. And I mean, we have people from all walks of life. We have people
Yeah.
from all ages, from 18 to 70, And even if, you know, people are very, very successful in their current career, it's important to be coachable. I mean, like myself, you know, I have multiple degrees, I have an MBA, but when I came into this business, I truly want to be handheld. I truly want to learn how to do social media marketing. I really want to do attraction marketing. So I told myself, I'm going to come with a clean slate, blank slate, like as if I'm a baby again. I'm just here to absorb, absorb, absorb. And the great thing about our training is that it's video based. You know, I can watch it 7 times if I want. I don't have to be embarrassed to say, oh no, can you please, you know, repeat that. You know, I don't have to be embarrassed to say that, oh, I didn't quite understand that. I didn't quite get it. I need to go back to relearn it. So it's video based, so easy to understand, so systematic. In fact, I was telling many people that I've worked in top luxury brands, and this onboarding, you know, the first 40 hours of the training is the most comprehensive training platform I've ever had in my whole, you know, 20-year corporate career. So how amazing that is, right?
I found it the same, and I really enjoyed it. Like when I like I was obviously in this business, when you know the potential and when you looked into it, you know, after I did the trial and everything, I was so excited that I needed someone to just control me. I wanted to just run with it. And when my training opened up and I wanted to start doing it, I really enjoyed it. It was just so simple, step by step, and so enjoyable with all the videos and everything. Because in your mind as well, you know the potential it's got, then you're matching it up with the training that you're doing. You're like, oh my God, this is so enjoyable. And, you know, you come in and, as you said, people from all walks of life are doing it. Young, old, in between, professional housewives, everything, mix of everyone. We got the youngest person that started, was it 18 that recently
18.
I think it's
18.
that started
yeah.
And we've got as old as you know, close to 80 I think we've got in this business.
Exactly. So it's, as long as, you know, any of you who are still curious about learning, because personally I believe in lifelong learning. You know, if we're not learning and improving ourselves, then what's the point in living, right? And the next thing we wanted to talk a little bit more about is this word called wabi sabi. So it's not wasabi, you know, like what we eat with.
That does remind me of it.
I know. So it's called wabi sabi. So what it means is find peace in imperfection. You know, in this world, especially in social media or even in the past, in all these advertisements, boys, especially women like us, we love looking beautiful, we love looking perfect, right? I mean, I still like that. I still try to strive for that. But in terms of our work, yes, we all want to do the best we can, but we all know that we are all imperfect mortals, and we need to have peace in that. It's just, you just need to recognize that this is how it is. In fact, when you are open to be vulnerable to other people, that's when people can relate to you. When we are too perfect, you know, when we're like God-like, then we kind of build this invisible wall, and then we become unapproachable. So I like, even in the past, you know, when I had a team of people, when I was leading a team, no matter how busy I am, I always tell them, you know, my door is always open. You can always come to me. And that's how it is with many of our leaders in our community. You know, especially the people who started this business, they have held it with such integrity. So we recognize that everyone has their pain, no matter how rich or poor they are. No one can escape that. You know, they all have some pain points. So accept this imperfection.
Accept them. And that's, we're such a diverse community here as well, and it's you know, everyone is so different, and everyone's so open to helping each other and understanding to each other. And we've got coaches and mentors in this business that you know, they're holding your hand the whole time, understanding your situation, you know, my own coach and mentor, like, immediately, you know, when you send a question, you have a question, immediately we get that answer. Like, you're just so nurtured in this business, and everyone is so accepting of each other. It's a good sort of community. But yeah, that was a really good concept in the book. The other concept that I really liked was the forest bathing, which is spend time in nature, scientifically proven to reduce stress and improve your mood. So, and this concept comes from Okinawa, yes, in Japan, and where they, you know, they live the longest there. And one of the reasons that contributes to that is the fact that they walk everywhere. You know, they take time. They take time to meditate. They walk in nature. In fact, even if they need to go to places, they try not to take the car. They, you know, at the time when this concept came about, people didn't have cars anyway. They were cycling or walking, and that really contributed to the long life that they all lived.
Yeah,
you know, centurions that live there. This was one of the main concepts that sort of you know, kept them together for so long in their life. And the people that are living that long there, they're actually looking after them. Like, they're not getting, you know, to like 90 needing help. They're actually living to 100 and a little bit beyond that, and looking after themselves still. You know, they've still got that capability. And it's because of that lifestyle that they have, where they're so close to nature and they take the walks. And I think, you know, we're living in these living in your day-to-day lives, and in big cities, you've got a gym membership, you go to gym for an hour, or, you know, multiple times a week, and you think that's, you know, but when they've done the studies and they've compared, people who go to the gym all the time still don't have the same health as people who are taking these regular daily 20-minute walks in nature and doing all that sort of thing, or just simply choosing to take the stairs rather than the lift, you know. So that's something we can all implement, isn't it, into our life?
And it's free.
Yeah.
And actually, I was reading something about because I'm really into like healthy living as well. One thing people should also try is being connected to earth. So it's not just about, you know, being in nature. Remove your shoes, you know, have your feet connect, your skin connect to earth, to the soil and everything. So that's really good for your body, because it actually charges it. So and then I guess that the next thing about, you know, having a better lifestyle and having less stress is this word called kakaibo. So what does this word mean? It means make a budget and stick to it, because, you know, we want to live in a life where our mind is clutter free. So when you have a budget, then you know, you feel less stressed. So when your financial situation is in order, you feel less stressed. But something I wanted to share as well, you know, to our viewers today is, you know, the reason why we're here talking about this book, but it also relates to our business, because this business allows you to have financial freedom. It's not, well, yes, there's all these benefits. You have, you know, community leaders, like people like us, but at the whole goal, it's also we get to earn a very, very generous income from our affiliate Japanese company, and you can have that financial freedom, right? Because when you have the additional income stream, you have the freedom to pursue your passion, be it traveling, or be it, you know, going towards some other hobby that you want for your children, for yourself, right? Or buying up more property, or being mortgage free. That's something we encourage everyone to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you take that, you know, in today's inflation, everyone is sort of suffering from stress because of their financial position. And this is something that, you know, if you've got a good financial position, also when you're going by Ikigai concept and you're living a really long life, your whole life is funded really well, and you can actually enjoy that life rather than, you know, because if you retire at what age, you know, if you're in a tough financial situation, you're going to work beyond 60 and possibly beyond 70, and you're not living a quality of life. And, you know, so, but when you're financially free, you're living good quality of life, your stress is eliminated, which helps you live longer anyway. And then you get to do all of these things, you know, because in today's day and age, people are so go, 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 like even simple things, like you said, you know, if they just go barefoot on the grass, spend some time with nature, you know, spend, like, connect with earth. They can't do all this stuff, you know. Sometimes people are in just such a stress and just in such a go, go, go zone that they've not got the time to pause and do all of these things. So
Yeah.
it all goes hand in hand, you know. This business it's a one-stop shop to create you a wholesome life where you've got your financials taken care of, you're earning generous income. Within our business, we've even got the what do you call it, the health and fitness side of it as well, where, you know,
Exactly.
sort of subscribe to that and have your yoga and all that stuff. So we've got a lot of aspects to it that sort of bring your life to a complete you know, good prosperity from every aspect, you know, of it. So yeah, definitely for people who are thinking they need a change, they want to live a better life, an easier life, easier in the sense that you're free. Like when you're financially free and when your time is free, you can do what you want to do with your life, can't you? You can
I mean,
travel,
and
enjoy.
what got me really excited was also the pension plan. When I
Yes.
saw that, you know, the your income in this business can only increase, and there's a multiplier effect, and you can leave it for your next generation or just another family member. I was like,
Yeah.
wow, it was totally mind blowing.
Yeah, that was the winner for me. I mean, like when I was doing the research into the business, I thought so many things about it was so fantastic, and it didn't compare to any other ones that
No,
I had checked out,
it
because I
didn't.
was checking out so many different
Me too.
businesses. But this part of it was like my mind was absolutely blown. I thought, wow, you know, you can leave something to your children that only people who have created massive dynasties would be able to do, you know, and in such a shorter time. You know, it's not a big family business that's been passed on to you from generations where you're then leaving your wealth to your kids. It's something you're creating in at this point in your life, and it accelerates that quick that it's then going to cover you into your retirement, and then you can leave it to your kids as well.
Yeah.
But we had a lot of people, the past couple of lives I've got to mention this as well, where they're like, you know, tell us more details about the business. The business has so much benefits and so many aspects to it. It is not physically possible for us to sit here and explain to you all the benefits of it. We really encourage you guys, if you are looking to sort of see what this is all about, definitely come into the trial and test it out. You've got nothing to lose, but it's very important that you actually, because in the trial you'll receive multiple videos where it demonstrates to you all the things you're going to get from the business, and that's not something that can be portrayed to you as well if we were just to
Exactly, because it shows you all the returns, it shows you all the numbers, and it also shows you the system. Which comes to the next point I wanted to talk about in the book is, you know, the great thing about our business is we have an automated system that's working for you, right? So the next thing I wanted to talk about from the book was, if the so in our lives today, everyone, when they're like busy, it means when you're very busy, it shows that you're very successful, right? I mean, it's implied that you're very successful.
Implied.
But what good is money and success to you if you don't even have the time to enjoy a cup of coffee, or to enjoy, say, you know, bringing your child for trick and treating in Halloween, or going to your children's school play? I mean, what use is that? So what we can do in our business is that, yes, when we need to prioritize our family, for example, or things that we're passionate about, it doesn't mean our business stops. It doesn't mean that we will stop getting the income. The amazing part is we have this incredible automated system that we can leverage on. And that wasn't possible in the past, but because we are part of this platform, because there's internet today, we are all able to continue to have our income coming in.
Yeah.
So that's
That's the best thing about it. I remember I used to, before I found this business, I used to see these ads, you know, on YouTube and Facebook and whatnot, where, you know, these couples were just traveling all the time and just enjoying their life and just doing things. And, you know, this restaurant tonight, another one here, going shopping, just doing anything other than what looked like work to me.
yeah,
And I did not know that they're actually working at that time, but it's not your traditional kind of work. You know,
exactly.
they're actually enjoying their life. They've worked with very few hours a day. They've created an automation that the income just keeps flowing, which, you know, I think we all need in our life. I think we all need to know that. I remember when I was going to the office every single day, I used to always think to myself, it was like this thing haunting me in the back of my head that, like, what if I don't come for a week? Okay, I've got my annual leave, but what if that runs out? That's it. Like, if I don't physically come to this place every single day for the rest of my life, my livelihood is gone. And to me,
Exactly.
that was a life sentence. That's what it felt like to me, you know. And then that's why I went in pursuit of trying to find something different. I thought there's got to be a different way. There's got to be a different way of earning an income and living a better life than just work, work, work to stay alive. And then you
Exactly.
retire and you get some bit of money in the end, but you're probably not healthy enough to enjoy that anyway if you work that hard
That's right.
up until the end.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
so
Yeah.
that's also important. And the last point that we want to talk about in this book is you learn by doing. So just like children, the children, they try and they stand and they fall many times until they learn to walk. They don't just sort of look at us and then start mimicking what we do and you know, walk. So you've got to try things in order to learn,
Yeah.
in order to get somewhere with it. You've got to try things.
I mean,
Do you want to elaborate on that point?
yeah, sure. I mean, as everyone knows, when you're starting your own business, it's not easy.
Yeah.
So we're not going to tell you this is a get rich quick things. This is easy. It's not. Well, I'm not. It's not difficult either because we have a system, proven and tested system that's plug and play, and on top of that, you can leverage on getting the support and help from your mentor and coach. How great is that? You know. So like Sana mentioned earlier, every little question you may have, just reach out to your mentor or coach. You
Yeah.
know, I have multiple coaches and mentors and other people in our community.
All
So
around the world, right?
all
Like,
around, exactly, all around the world. So don't be afraid to try something new. So if any of one of you who have you know, open mindset, learning mindset, you know, we welcome you to come and check us out. And the first step is really to, you know, connect with us. We will send us your email. We'll invite you to our complimentary webinar, and we can get you started from there.
yeah.
And it's definitely worth checking out.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful to have found this business.
Oh, me too. Me too. Like it's such a game changer, and for everyone else should definitely try and find out whether this is for you, what this could mean for your
Yeah.
life, because you're the only
You'll
one
be
who
your,
can make that
yeah,
decision.
and it can be your Ikigai.
Yeah, it can be your Ikigai, exactly. And read that book. It's an amazing book.
Yeah.
I would read it multiple times. Like, it's good to sort of remind yourself of the concepts because, again, if we just go about our day, like we're brought up a certain way with certain style of living up until now. And when you try to change something, you have to keep reminding yourself of, you know, those concepts to make sure you are doing all of them.
Yeah.
You know, things like even like meditation and taking time out, make sure you stop and breathe and, you know, create those moments for yourself and live like the Japanese, live long.
Yeah, live long, live happy, live zen, and
Yep, exactly.
live a rich life.
Yeah, a rich life, yes, in every aspect of the
Exactly.
word. So
Exactly.
hope you all enjoy your weekend. Hope you all enjoyed watching us, and hopefully some of you will go on to read that book. And if you're interested, head to our websites and check out this online business opportunity as well, and find out what it can do for your life as well.
Yeah. So we both have our links to our website in our Instagram bio. So hope to chat to some of you or all of you soon.
Yeah, let's have a chat and see what we can do for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Well, you enjoy the rest of your day.